Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. My name is Kranad and welcome back to the channel. We're here at 42 Gear Street again and I have the pleasure to be joined by Rich. Thank you so much for being in my video. Thank you for being my wingman.
Oh,
I really appreciate it.
Thank you for inviting me in or letting me join.
It's my pleasure.
Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah. Alright, so in today's video we're going to be talking about this pedal right here. It's the Rockett Clockwork delay pedal. And in my opinion, I played it a couple of times in the tent and it has a vibe to it. So, shall we?
I think we should. I think we should get stuck right into it.
Alright, so let's turn the pedal on and Rich is going to fiddle with the controls, aren't you?
Yeah, I sure am, yeah.
First things first, we're going to check out like a short delay of sorts. Not too dramatic, not too radical.
Okay. This is what you had set before, right? This is
Yeah.
a nice tone for you,
Yeah.
alright?
So it sounds something like this. Oh, and by the way, I'm playing a Maybach guitar, which is just gorgeous. And we're plugging it through an ENGL amp, an Ironball, which is unusual for a player like me, but it just sounds good. So we're going to keep this one.
Yeah,
All right.
let's do it. I just wanted to turn it off at the end just so you could hear the difference that it makes.
Yeah, it just gives you something to hang on to.
It fills
when
in
you
that
play.
space, doesn't it? It makes the tone almost three-dimensional
It
or
sure
something.
does.
Yeah.
It sure does. So let's try something else. Let's try a slapback because that's one of my favorite things is to have a telly or a Strat and through a clean amp with some slap.
Yeah, alright, let's do that.
Let's give it a shot.
So let's up the speed, reducing the time. So let's
Right.
see how quick it goes.
I think more mix would do the job.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Very nice. I like that a lot.
It sure does. It gives you that Josh Smith kind of thing, which I'm really a fan of. So I'm totally digging it so far. What do you think, Rich?
Me too. I love it. It fattens up the tone of the guitar, like you said, and this is an analog delay, isn't it?
Yeah.
It just has that kind of special vibe that I think lots of modelers recreate, but there's a tiny little bit missing, just that extra 1%, isn't there?
That's the thing. I mean, it's about the feel of the instrument or in this case, the pedal that you're playing.
Yeah, exactly. And
It just gives you that natural, organic thing that just works.
exactly, yeah. And for those who might not know what this is, the Clockwork is indeed Rockett's take on a very classic design, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the Memory Man.
The Deluxe Memory Man,
Yeah,
exactly, by
exactly.
Electro Harmonix, which was a huge pedal, very difficult to power as well, very expensive now
Yeah.
on the second-hand market. But it was designed by a guy called Howard Davis,
Right.
and actually Rockett worked together with Howard Davis
Okay.
on designing
Okay.
the Clockwork pedal. So the original magical DNA from him
It's there.
is in this pedal as well. So it's like a modern solution for that. It powers up with a standard 9-volt supply, doesn't need too much juice. It's nice and small, fits on a pedal board.
And it's DC. It's not AC power.
No, bog
Beautiful.
standard power supply. So it's super cool. You know, it's an analog delay, so you're not going to get super long repeats or anything
Yeah.
like that, but I don't think anyone wants that
Well, let's try
from a
it.
pedal like this. Let's
Let's
see
try
how
it.
long it'll go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We increase the repeats, maybe. That's quite long for an analog delay.
It is quite long. What is it? Just over half a second, maybe? Something like that?
It's usable. gets you in a mood.
Yeah, I love the noise and the slight crackle and the atmosphere that it gives you. And you can bump that even more by adding some of the modulation, because of course this has modulation too.
Yeah, since it's based on the deluxe version, it should have the modulation. So.
Exactly.
And now you feel the modulation.
Yeah.
It's almost like the guitar is out of tune, but
yeah. I love that effect.
Yeah, makes you feel quirky, makes you want to play.
It gives you that extra something. Yeah, it's lovely. It's this is a quite, let's say, boutique pedal. It's not one of the more affordable delays out there, but it really, I think if you want that deluxe Memory Man experience and you don't want to go through the hassle of the big box and finding a different power supply and maybe struggling with reliability.
Yeah, well, I believe compared to an original Memory Deluxe Man, the price would be still reasonable. What is the price approximately?
So this one, I've seen that in America, it's $399, and it's about 450 euros over here in Europe. So, yeah, I mean, you know, of course there are other options for that price. If you just wanted an analog delay, you'd find one much cheaper. And in fact, you could probably find a pretty good big box digital delay that offered this plus many more algorithms. But if you want what is
that sound,
the modern version of the real thing, that's what this is, I would say.
So it also has tap tempo, as you can see.
Yeah, so if you want to lock in with a band live or whatever.
It's a great delay pedal.
Yeah.
There's also one feature that I typically really like in delay pedals or reverb pedals, which is a level control. But what's interesting about this pedal is that this level control right here is always on. So meaning that even if the pedal is off, it gives you a boost.
Exactly, yeah. So it's a buffered bypass. It's not a Drew bypass pedal.
It must be. I'm not technical in these things, but it must be.
Yeah, exactly.
But there's this thing, because there's also these tape delays that exist and people rave about them. And it's mostly because of that preamp section that they have. So I believe this thing does that.
Yeah, I mean, people talk about the Echoplex and the EP booster pedal.
Exactly.
That is literally just the preamp part of that pedal, and people love to have that boost. They love to hit their amp with it. It gives them some magic special tone, and that's kind of what you can do with this.
Yeah.
In fact, maybe you just play a bit and I'll turn the level up so we can hear how that sounds. It's nice.
It really is. It's organic. It's kind of fizzy, but in a good way. It just, if you want to go crazy and you want to put on the delay and just rip, I think it works.
Yeah, I would say that it thickens your, bypass tone nicely, but we actually don't really know what the tone sounds like without the pedal anymore, do we?
Exactly. So you'd have to set your bass tone with this pedal like from the beginning.
Yeah.
Because like whatever you do is this is the level of this pedal is gonna stack with your other pedals. So you got to keep that in mind before like purchasing this pedal.
Yeah, exactly. That's definitely something to think about.
It can also help you when you want to level guitars. For example, if you're playing a Les Paul and all of a sudden you want to play a Strat or something, and you don't have a boost pedal or an EQ pedal or something like that, you just goose it up a little bit and you're going to get good levels.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? So there's a good side to every story and a bad side to every story. So
yeah, exactly.
But it sounds awesome, and if you have a chance to play it, do it. It's worth it.
Yeah, give it a try. Kids, whatever, adults, whoever's watching this, try it.
All right, so I think that will be it. It's not a complex pedal. It's very simple, and it just gives you the tones you want. I want to thank Rich for being in my video and being my awesome wingman. So I really, really appreciate you being in my video.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Thank you very much for watching, guys. We're coming from 42 Gear Street. Check out the hashtag 42 Gear Street 3. It's 42GS3.
Yep.
And I want to thank Henning and his family and everyone that's involved in this, because it has been a lifetime experience for me personally. So thank you to all of those guys. I really appreciate it. So, on that note, we're going to catch you with the next video. Thank you so much.